Hello and welcome to the first in a new series of brief videos I'm making about common English grammar and punctuation mistakes. In this video I'm going to be talking about the two verbs to lay and to lie. The verb to lay is a transitive verb. What this means is that it can take a direct object. What this means is that it's possible to lay something. I can lay a book on the ground, I can lay a pen on the table, things like that. It can take a direct object. The past tense or imperfect tense of this verb is laid. So in the past, I laid a book on the table, I laid a pen on the ground. The present perfect tense of this verb is have laid or has laid. And the verb form used in the present perfect tense is called the past participle. So the past participle of lay is also laid. So I have laid a book on the table. He has laid a pen on the ground. And of course the have and the has, they're interchangeable depending on the pronoun used. So I have laid, he has laid. Now the verb to lie is what's known as an intransitive verb. Now what this means is that it can't take a direct object. So it's impossible to lie something. I can't lie a pen, I can't lie a book. The verb to lie only refers to and talks about the person doing the lying. So I lie on a bed, he lies on the ground. In those two instances, by the way, bed and ground are indirect objects, so they're not direct objects. So it's impossible for to lie to take. It's impossible for to lie to take a direct object. Now, the past tense of this verb, to lie, is lay. Now, I believe most of the confusion originates with the fact that the past tense of lie is the same as the present tense of lay. So the past tense of lie is lay. So yesterday I lay on the bed. Yesterday he lay on the ground. The past participle of lie is lain with an N. So it's I have lain on the ground. He has lain on the bed, i.e. in the past. There's also one more version of the verb to lie. Now this means, of course, to tell a falsehood. So I lie, he lies. Now the past tense of this, or imperfect tense, is lied. So yesterday I lied, yesterday he lied. The past participle of this version of to lie is lied. So it's I have lied, he has lied. Now this verb, for all intents and purposes, is also intransitive. It can't take, or mostly doesn't take, a direct object. I believe there are a few instances where it can take a direct object, but for all intents and purposes, in normal day-to-day speech, it doesn't take a direct object. So this verb is a transitive verb. This verb is an intransitive verb, always an intransitive, and this verb is always transitive. And this verb, for all intents and purposes, is also intransitive. Now, as I said earlier, the majority of the confusion, I believe, comes from the fact that these two words are the same. And this has caused, I think this is where it originates anyway, this has caused some people to use lay when they mean lie. So they're using the verb lay as an intransitive verb. They say he lays on the bed, or I lay on the bed in the present tense. Now, this is of course completely incorrect. It's lie, I lie on a bed, and I lay a book on the bed. But yeah, a lot of people, and I hear this many times a week, and it's actually gotten to the stage where I actually hear this, where I hear using lay as an intransitive verb more than I hear lie being used as an intransitive verb, which is extremely irritating. It's all the time, and they use the past tense of lay as meaning lay. So they say laid when they mean lay. They say he laid on the bed when they mean he lay on the bed, and they also say laid when they mean lain, and I don't like it. As a result of this, I also hear sometimes people using lie as a transitive verb. So they're saying he lied a book on the bed, or he lies him down or something like that when it's he lays him down. It's just, I mean, I don't understand, I mean, how people can't make sense of this. I mean, ever since I could learn to read at a very young age, I've never been confused by this. It's just so simple. I mean, I didn't even know what a transitive verb or an intransitive verb was, but I always knew lay, laid, and laid meant to put something down, and lie, lay, and lain meant to position oneself in a horizontal position on something, to use a very strict definition. So I've always known that. I believe it's just ignorance, lack of education, lack of reading. I mean, I didn't read a whole load of books when I was little. I mean, I didn't exactly read the whole works of Shakespeare by the age of 6 or something ridiculous like that. I mean, I just read normal books for children. I mean, I read a load of books as well, but I didn't, I wasn't mad like some sort of childhood genius or something. But so I don't understand why anyone who doesn't read at least a few books when they're a child doesn't understand this. It's completely ridiculous how many times I hear this, and it's extremely annoying as well. So yeah, so just to summarize again, it's lay as in I lay a book on the floor, present tense, or I am laying to use the progressive tense. I am laying a book on the floor. I laid a book on the floor yesterday. I have laid a book on the floor in the recent past, to use the present perfect. Lying, I am lying on the bed. I lie on the bed. He lies on the bed. He lies on the ground. Yesterday, I lay on my bed and then went to sleep. Yesterday, he lay on the ground because he was hurt. The present perfect. Yesterday, or in the recent past, I have lain. I have lain on the ground. He has lain on the bed because he was ill. And the verb to lie. I lie. I'm telling a falsehood. I am lying. I'm telling a falsehood. I lied yesterday. I told a falsehood. And in the recent past, I have lied. I have lied in the past. And that means I have told a falsehood. There are some people also, while I'm on the subject, who they sort of half get it right. They don't say lay as an intransitive verb. They say lie, but they get confused with the past tense. They say I lie, and then they say I lied on the bed, and they say I have lied on the bed. No, it's I have lain on the bed. I lay on the bed. Lie, lied, and lied is only for telling a falsehood. You only ever say lied when you mean you're telling a falsehood. That's it. Everything else that's positioning yourself into a horizontal position is lie, lay, and lain and lying. Putting something down is lay, laid, and laid. That's it. Unless you're talking about a chicken laying an egg, but even then, that's more or less the same thing because it's laying an egg because it's putting an egg down, more or less. But yeah, that's that discussed. That's the first of these videos. I mean, I'm by no means an expert on English grammar. I mean, I know a few things about it, but I'm not an expert. But if you want to argue, feel free, leave a comment. If I get something wrong, please leave a comment. I'm not going to get into great depths about this. It's just things that annoy me pretty much because I've decided to make this series of videos because I tend to find in my gameplay videos, in my Let's Play videos, I tend to go off on a tangent sometimes and discuss sort of things about English that annoy me. And then it's sort of I can't really talk about the game while I'm doing it, so I've decided to put all my rants into single videos, so I don't have to talk about them in my gameplay videos. So yeah, I hope you like this video, and more videos to come. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.